Hello, I'm Claudia Black. It's been 30 years since the beginning of the National Association for Children of Alcoholics. It was in 1982 that a handful of us came together, many of us from across the country. When I say a handful, approximately 20 of us, that were then doing work with young children and or adult children from alcoholic homes. And what we knew is that there was just a small number of us throughout the whole country. And while we believed that we were making a difference as advocates on the part of both young and adult children, what we understood as we came together was that collectively we could make a far greater difference. And that would be the beginning of NACoA. What we wanted both young and adult children to know is that they are not alone. We wanted them to know that they are not at fault for what was happening in their lives. We wanted them to be able to access resources, but what we also understood is so many of the resources were not yet created, were not available for this population of people. And as a group, we wanted to give voice to them. We wanted them to have an understanding of what it was that was happening in their lives and to give them a framework for which they could begin their healing process. It's important for you who may be watching this, be you a family member, a community member, or a helping professional, to never underestimate the role that you can play in this person's life. It's my belief that so oftentimes you may be the very first person willing to be honest with them about what it is that's going on in their life. You're breaking very possibly for the first time what I have coined to be the don't talk rule. You're giving them permission to speak honestly, and in doing so, that's going to lessen their shame and is going to allow them to be able to move through their fears. NACoA needs to be congratulated. It needs to be congratulated for so much of what it's done in the course of these 30 years. One of the first things that has happened is it's developed chapters to meet the needs of children more locally, chapters throughout the majority of the states here in the United States. It also needs to be congratulated for impacting systems that are in a position to impact children. It has done extensive work impacting social work systems, school systems, faith-based systems, and even in the medical field, the pediatric world, most specifically here. I think what NACoA has done is it's helped to maintain the visibility of the needs of children in the great numbers in which they are out there. I always see NACoA as what it's really done is it's taken the elephant out of the living room that everybody's been ignoring, and what it's done is it's put truth back into that living room. But all of that being said, we can't ignore the fact that there are still millions of children, young children out there living today with families struggling with substance abuse, alcohol, and other drug addiction. It has been said that it takes a village to raise a child. It does. It takes a village. It takes a community, and we are that community. But within that community, it takes leaders, and NACoA has been, and continues to be that leader. Thank you. Please join this incredible organization. Do what you can to support it and to make a difference in the lives of children, young and adult.
That sounded pretty good.